laid back. I'm very go with the flow. I just want everyone to be happy, and I like to keep things light and goofy. I fancy myself a little bit of a rock star. I play a lot of guitar. I do a lot of singing. I love exercising. Even like if I didn't have to do it for work, I would still be in the gym 24/7 because I like to keep my body tight, but I like to keep this tighter. My life growing up was actually pretty happy. I mean, of course, there was misfortune, I guess, but not enough that it impacted the way I was living too hard. But anyway, I grew up with like, I'm the youngest of 5 kids, which is why I'm a show-off. And my brothers kind of clocked that I was a boy from the early age. They started calling me like Emmett and all that, and I didn't mind it. My parents hated it. And at school, no one really clocked me as a boy until I started like getting my hair cut short. But I was honestly just like the weird kid. You know, I had ADHD, so everyone thought I was so random. When I was like 9, I had this Scooby-Doo hoodie that was very ambiguous, and I would get into trouble going into the girls' bathroom wearing it because I would have like my short hair and all that. And if somebody didn't know me, like one time a teacher was like, "Young man, what are you doing in the bathroom?" And like before she could even get me to my classroom to like confirm things with my teacher, literally one of the other 9-year-olds walks through and was like, "Oh yeah, that's Emily." And then after that, I started sneaking into the boys' bathroom. I would like go into the boys' bathroom and like use it and try not to get caught. Because from a very early age, I liked being seen as a guy. I just very much enjoyed that.
I know, I'm so excited to get back to the gym. I wasn't going all week simply because my hip was weak. I was like, oh no, I can't. I absolutely refuse.
I first realized I was trans very early on. Like I didn't have a word for it. I just knew that I liked people seeing me as a boy. And my whole family was pretty much aware for it because I was a very outspoken kid. I first started exploring my trans identity when I was probably like 16 or 17. I had been getting my hair cut again because for a brief while between like elementary school and like up until then I had been dressing like a girl, like having the long hair, occasionally wearing skirts, you know, doing eye makeup and shit like that. But by the time that I was a junior, I was just like exhausted. Being a girl was exhausting me in addition to regular like life. So I started like, you know, wearing dude clothes again, keeping my hair cut short, not wearing makeup. I was pretty much already doing the gig, and then my sister one day we're driving in the car and she's like, "Have you like thought of a new name for yourself?" And I went ahead and picked Ethan because I wanted something that was unclockable, but I wanted to keep my initials as well. For the most part, my family and friends were supportive of my transition. There was one kid, one of my friends in my D&D group, because I was a really cool kid in high school, who thought that I was doing it for attention. But it really did suck because his family was kind of like my family. Like I would take care of his brothers when his mom was in the hospital, and now suddenly I can't see any of these people that I had grown to love because somebody decided to be transphobic. But since then we've like buried the hatchet. About 10 months later he comes up to me and I was on hormones and shit, and he was like, "Okay, I guess like you really weren't faking it, and I apologize."
Oh, there's squirts over there. No baby.
The best part about being trans, the first thing that comes to mind for me every time is there was this really sweet spot in the beginning of my transition where I started to pass, and I was wearing guy clothes, and like I was really well known for just like not getting out of bed sometimes, and being able to get up and put clothes that I like on a body that I like and look in the mirror and not be like, "Oh, this fucker again," was a really, really amazing sensation to get. It was one of my favorite parts about being trans because I don't know if other people get to feel that way, but I'm glad that I got to feel it at least once in my life. Well, I mean, I do pass very well in public, but it is a challenge for me because sometimes being short can be a clock. Like, just not being average adult height is something that I wish I didn't have to deal with. because then it would just be kind of like seamless.
Oh no, this is
I have regular body dysmorphia just from like being in the adult industry, where like I wanna keep my body skinny and my abs present. When I'm at home or in public, I don't really change too much, but I am like super aware of my posture when I'm around other people. Cause I spent so many years growing up being told how to sit, like literally being told how to sit, because girls are supposed to like, I guess, sit in a more closed off kind of posture. In public, I try to like puff out my chest and like make sure that I man spread, and I'll do things like that to kind of give the illusion that I am a cis male. My dating experience is affected by my sexual identity and my sexual preferences, because I can't ever be in a relationship where I'm fully bottoming. Like, people see me as a trans guy. Like, if I'm dating a person with a penis, like, they almost always want to be the top. Like, I never get like that full balance in the relationship where I'm topping as much as I'm bottoming, which is really frustrating for me. So I have to make it clear when I'm in a relationship with someone, like, hey, we have to do like pretty much everything 50-50. I'm not in a relationship right now, but the unique things that do affect your relationship are, like, hormones are a big one, because it's not always easy to still have hormones. At least in America, you don't 100% of the time have it. And there have been instances where I was in a relationship and I didn't have my hormones, and my brain operates a lot differently when I'm not on my hormones. I get moodier, I'm like more sensitive, you know, stuff like that. And that can definitely affect a relationship. If I don't have my hormones for a while, it can cause a lot of like fighting and just kind of like bad feelings. I do not see my sexual preferences displayed in adult film entirely. I like to top. I really love topping. I'm very passionate about topping, and I only have like a handful of scenes where I'm the top. And I also would like to be doing more scenes with women, trans women, cis women, because that's something I really like too. I do love dudes, don't get me wrong, and I love getting, but I would like to expand. I would like to do shoots for studios that have all these.